Hello everyone, I'm very excited to be able to share another Your Creative Studio unboxing. This is the May box, so let's just take the goodies out. I've unpeeled the sticker, as you can see, and let's see what's inside. So let me just pop that off to the left. We have got some masking tape. What's the best way to do this? I try to preserve all of the packaging because you can use these, as you've seen me do in the past, in a lot of your projects. This one here seems to be florals and butterflies. Isn't that pretty? That's gorgeous. We've got a bird on there as well. A couple of birds, actually. That's lovely. Let's have a look at the next item. I've had a quick look as well to see if I can find the usual business card, which gives an indication of the theme, but I don't seem to have one. So we'll see what we get in this one. So this one says Time Traveller, and this looks as if it's lots of different collage papers. We've got music paper here, journal paper, some music paper, absolutely all sorts. And these are absolutely fabulous for creating backgrounds. You've got, let's have a look, have we got more than one of each page? No, it looks as if they're all different. How fun are these? What's that red one there? I love that. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's obviously come from the cover of a music book, I would imagine. These are lovely, really like those. And again, the packaging is fun to use as well, so we'll keep that. We have, well, it looks as if we've got sort of like a floral and bird theme perhaps, but we'll keep going. So next up, we have this paper ephemera pack, which is one of the Your Creative Studio's own designs. Absolutely love the packaging again. This is, what have we got here? Oh, wow, this is wonderful. So these are papers with images of flowers and birds and butterflies. Just having a quick flick through here to see what we've got. These are gorgeous. What do they measure? These are 3 by 3 3/4 inches, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of each design. So let me just quickly show you what we've got. What we've got here. Aren't these beautiful? I like these a lot. Oh, I'm really excited about this box. Gorgeous. This design here. What else do we have? Absolutely wonderful. I love all of these. Pretty. And I think that's, is that the last one? No, we've got this one here. And then this one here, which is more of a winter theme, which is good with the new season up and coming. So 4 of each of those. Love that. We've got some stickers, note bar stickers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 designs here. Mine's come open at the sides, which is good. Again, beautiful packaging. But these are just mini stickers. Again, just great for using in collage. We've got lots of different designs. So let me just hold a few of these up for you to be able to see. But yeah, that's what we've got in here. Then we've got a little booklet of tickets, Mo card tickets. And these are all the same. So just little tickets that are just absolutely perfect, again, for using for backgrounds and just making collages with. A stamp set, beautiful stamp set with birds on. So we've got 3 different birds and then some foliage as well. Love that. I prefer these stamp sets as well. I just like the little CD cases that they come in, and the idea is that you just pull these apart, and then it's like a Ziploc bag. Just really easy to keep. So we've got that. We also have some more paper ephemera. Let's have a look and see what's inside here. I can see a bird on top. Again, beautiful packaging. The packaging in this one is gorgeous. So we've got 1, 2, 3 of each design by the looks of things. So let me just quickly show you these. So birds, in fact, lots and lots of birds. Aren't these gorgeous? Some little berries. butterflies, some florals as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at these beautiful roses. More butterflies, more birds. And so that's what that set there looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that. We've got some Your Creative Studio stickers. Are these stickers? They might be rub-ons. No, I think these are stickers. Let's have a look. Yeah, these are stickers. So we've got those in various different sizes. We have some postage stamps. Let's have a look and see what designs we've got in this package. But again, you know, the packaging is wonderful and, you know, beautiful for using for, you know, tag bases and that kind of thing. So we've got various different designs here, trees, we've got butterflies. Let me just turn these over, and several of each design as well. Lots of butterflies in this one. Gorgeous. Loads and loads of butterflies. We all love butterflies, don't we? And what have we got here? We've got another bunch. So mainly butterflies in this pack here. We've got another little booklet. So we've got some mason jars, and this ticket here says today, handwriting that action of motion of thought. And so these are all the same. But again, just, you know, great for using in collage. We've got an ephemera pack by the looks of things. It just says Mo Card DIY on the back. Let's have a look and see what we've got in here. We've got one of these. Oh, in fact, I think we've got two. Have we got one or two? No, this is one of these pop-up envelopes that you just fold in like this. I'm not very good at doing these things. I don't want to spoil it, but you get the general gist. A piece of jute string and then some pieces of ephemera. These have got a really nice texture. I don't think these are stickers. These are just pieces of paper ephemera. At least those three there are. These look like rub-ons to me. They could be stickers. I'm not sure. These are cards. So I'd have to have a think about how I could use those and incorporate those. And then some other pieces of ephemera as well. These are just paper pieces. Love the colours. These are lovely. And then these are cards. And then it looks as if the rest are stickers. And then finally, we've got some tissue paper by the looks of it. Let's see if I can get into this. See what this is. Try not to get it caught on the sticky. Yeah, this is tissue paper, and we've got 5 sheets. I would imagine we usually get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of the same design. So beautiful selection this month. Let me put my thinking cap on and let's see what we can come up with these. I'm going to be working in my Your Creative Studio journal, and as I always say, for anybody that wants to see how I made this journal, I'll leave the link to the video in the description box below. I've not got many pages left to fill now, so let's have a look. That would work really well, actually. That's the next blank spread along, and we also happen to have these bird images here from a previous box. So let's do something with this. To start off with, I'd quite like to make a tag to go inside this little pocket here. I've got a piece of scrap cardstock. I keep a box of scraps underneath my desk just to the right hand side, so that's going to be absolutely perfect. I've also found this piece of paper here. Look how perfect that is to go with the typefaces that we've got on this page here. So I think I'm going to use a piece of this to cover my tag. Now the only thing is, once I cut my little tag shapes, I'm going to lose the shape of that, aren't I? And I don't really want to do that. Perhaps I should do it this side instead, and we've still got the F, which is in keeping. Maybe I can cut that off and glue it on. Let's just glue this down to start off with. Stop overthinking things, Nina. And I'm just going to cut this into a tag shape before I do anything else. Where's that cut off piece gone? I'm just going to flip that over to the other side just so that this is symmetrical. And I'm just wondering whether I want to use that J somewhere. I need to figure out what I want to use as a focal image. Of course, we've got this beautiful book of birds here. I'm not sure whether any of these are going to be the right colour. You see, that one's gorgeous. I wonder whether I could add that as a focal image onto the front. Let me just have a look through my stash and see what I've got, and I'll come back. I've decided I'm going to go with this one just because colour-wise and image-wise, it just goes beautifully with what I've got on the other side of the page. Of course, we've got all of the reds on here, so I am going to stick that down. I don't want to cover up my F. That was fluky because that was just the perfect fit. I do think I want to use this J though. Let me just cut that off. Again, let's just ink around the edges. And I think I'm going to glue this down here just for an added piece of interest. I like that, and I just think it's more in keeping with the typefaces on the opposite side of the page. I think those are a match made in heaven. Now, I really like this tag, but I just feel that I want to add something down here just to try and blend this central piece in. I'm just going to cut off Conqueror there like that, because what I'm thinking is that I can have Conqueror here and then so we've got the Conqueror. How does that look? Yeah, you see, I think that works for me, so I'm just going to stick those down as well. Now I think these are stickers. Let's see if I can peel them up. Here we go. I am going to add a bit more glue just because, you know, I don't want it coming unstuck. So let's just add a little bit of glue stick, and that will finish off my tag nicely, I think. And I think because I've got some of this jute twine here, let's punch a hole in the top, which is my larger eyelet setter. So let's find the centre about there, I think. And let's just add a small amount of this. I don't need too much. That should be plenty. I don't want to waste it. And we'll just pop a little bit of this through here. So that is my tag. Isn't that cute? And so that can go inside my little pocket. It's a shame to cover it up, but you know, I know it's there. So let's work on, where have they gone? These two pages here next. Let's take this page out just so that it makes it easier for us to work on it. Now, of course, as this book is getting fuller and fuller and fuller, it's getting harder and harder to be able to pull the pages out, but it is doable, and it's just so much easier to work on them as well. And I have decided that I want to add some of this gorgeous tissue paper. Let's make some space. I'm going to add the tissue paper here. It's not quite tall enough, but we'll decide what we want to do with the top of the page in a second. So I'm just going to glue that down with some glue stick. Now, it's a shame because I've been heavy-handed with my bone folder and you can see that I've torn it, but we'll deal with that in a second. Let's just cut this off first. I think I want to add some more collage elements to this anyway, so we can find a way to cover it up. No harm done. There we are. So that's what we've got. That's what we've got so far. Let's just make sure that that's properly stuck down. I'm going to save that because I might be able to put that on the other side of the page. We'll see. I'm going to start off by adding some of the washi tape to fill the gap at the top, if I can get it open, so we can have some of the beautiful washi just to fill that space. I want to keep that bird in there, but I do want to add just a little bit of extra glue to this again, just because this isn't particularly sticky. So let's do that. And of course I need to find a way of covering up my little faux pas here. Now I could always tear off a little piece of this tissue paper and patch it, but I just think this is a bit bare anyway. And I'm thinking that I can maybe have this piece from the Ephemera pack and perhaps add a butterfly. I think that one there, the colours in that one go really well with the bird, so I quite like that. And then I was also thinking of putting one of these little tickets underneath. We could perhaps have that just to add a bit more interest and balance. I like how that looks. And a little ticket perhaps, because we've got these postal stamps, and I think that goes really well with the postal stamp that's here. Let me just move that out of the way because that's making it look too busy, but I quite like the idea of that. I would also like to mimic the string in the image in this tag at the top here, but I just think that the twine's a little bit too thick, so let me see what else I can find. I've got some string here, but it's just too white. I need to find a way of making this a bit more vintagey. So what I'm going to do is, in fact, let me just turn this parchment paper around the other way. I'm going to put some of my distress ink just on here like this and add a little bit of water and drag my piece of string through it just to grunge it up a bit and change the colour, and then I can just dry this with my heat tool. Here we go. So let's thread this through and see what this looks like. I think this will be fine. Thread this through and then we can just trim it down a little bit perhaps. There we go. That should do fine. I like that, so I'm just going to glue all of these elements down. That's that page done. I'm really happy with it. So let's pop this one back in the journal. Where did it go? It was there, wasn't it? So I'm just going to take my time to carefully squeeze this back into place without damaging any of my pages. Here we go. We can just pull it through, and that's the good thing about these loose bindings, that it does give you the opportunity to put tape pages in and out. And you can see here that I've scraped it a bit here, but we can just add a bit of glue stick and just repair that. So where's my page gone? So that just leaves this page here. So let's see what we can find to go here. For this page here, I just absolutely love this image with the colours in the background. I think that works absolutely beautifully together. I'd also like to have one of these flower stickers as well. And I've also thought about adding some of this text into the background, just because I thought it was a bit too plain. So I'm going to have a fiddle around with this and see what I can come up with. But I just think that's ever so pretty. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, decision made. I've pulled out this image from the little booklet. Where's it gone? Well, it's one of the images. Here it is. It's this one here. And I've decided I'm going to have it this way around, just so that you can slightly see the bud. I think this adds a nice touch of colour at the bottom of this collage. And I'm just going to layer this up, something like this, and stick my sticker down on the top. Isn't that just pretty? You see, I just think that the colour at the bottom balances the sticker at the top. That's beautiful. The colours are just so pretty, and I'm just wondering whether I can add this sticker here as well, just for another pop of colour. Let's stick that there like that, and I'm calling that page done. That's my finished spread. I love this page here. I think it's gorgeous. I love them both actually. And just to remind you of the tag that we created earlier as well. So that's finished off those that cluster of pages. I really like that. And I just want to do one more thing. I noticed that there was a piece of dragonfly ephemera, and of course I've got this dragonfly little cluster here, so I thought I might be able to do something with this. I've pulled out a few bits and pieces. I've pulled out this piece of ledger paper from the ephemera kit from this month. I've also pulled out this ticket here, which I thought might go quite well, and I thought I might be able to find a way of attaching this little tab. I don't like the white border, so what I'm going to do first is just go ahead and fussy cut this out. I've cut the border off my little stack of envelopes, and I've just found a brad as well. I'm just going to use this small hole on my crocodile. Let's have a look. Where do I want that to go? Just to make a hole so that I can put a little eyelet through it. That will be fine. Let's just pop that through and open this out, because then you won't be able to see it once I glue this down, but that will just give that a little bit of movement. I like how that looks, and I can glue that down to my piece of ledger paper, and colour wise I just think that goes really well with the opposite side of the page. I just need to make up my mind whether I want to add anything else. Do we have anything else from the ephemera kit that might work? Let me have a look. We've got this little sticker, and the grid I think goes quite well with the grid in this, so let's cut this out and see if we can work with this and just add a little something to the top of the page. I quite like that. It just adds a little touch of something, a little bit more interest just at the top of the page. So this is a sticker, so I'm just going to battle with this and stick it down. It's just a washi sticker. Here we go, here it comes. And because this is a heavier weight cardstock, I'm going to use some strong PVA medium. I mentioned this in a video before I went away on holiday. This is a brand called Artway, strong PVA medium, because of course I'm trying to get away from my art glitter glue, just because it's so difficult to get hold of here in the UK at certain times of the year, and it's becoming more and more expensive, whereas this Artway stuff is incredibly cheap and you get a whole litre. I will leave the link to this in the description box below. I got mine from Amazon. I decanted it into one of these Sugar Bell icing bottles, and I am really enjoying using this glue. It comes out really easily, and I would say for me, I think it's just as good as art glitter glue. Of course you'd need to decant it into something, because it's just not practical to use it in the tub that it comes in, but it's about £12, so for the price for a whole litre, I think you can justify buying some kind of bottle to decant it into. It's quite thick, and I will at some stage try decanting it into one of the fine nozzle bottles like this and see how I get on with it. I know a couple of people have been asking me if I'm ready to do the update on my glue review, and I pretty much am. So I'll be back to share my thoughts soon, but I do want to experiment, as I say, with this glue a little bit more and decant it into one of these fine nozzle bottles, just so that, you know, I can tell you, give you my honest opinion as to how I feel about it. So now I am ready to just glue this down onto this page here, and I think I'm calling that done for today. Really happy with this pack. It's just absolutely beautiful. There are just so many elements to use, and I've barely touched the surface. I'm just going to use some more of this glue here just to stick this down. But you can see how nicely it comes out of this bottle. And with the Sugar Bell bottles, you get two in a pack as well. Of course, one has got my fabric glue in, and now I will be using this one as well. So before I go, let me just test out these stamps. Which one should we try? Let's try this one here. And I'm just going to put this onto my stamp block, and I'm going to stamp this onto one of these little tickets. I'm using black StazOn ink. Ooh. So let's ink this up nicely, and I'm just going to pop this down here. There we go. Let's just press that down just to make sure that that ink grabs. And that's a beautiful impression. Just look how lovely that is. And you could, you know, paint it if you wanted to with watercolours or pencil crayons, whatever you wanted to do, or just leave it black and white. Let's try another one. And this time, let's just take one of these little tickets out. I'm just going to get rid of the mason jars at the bottom, and let's stamp onto this ticket here. So again, I'm just going to use my Memento, no, stays on in jet black. Let's I've got a piece of scratch paper as well to get rid of the excess ink. Let's pop that there. I just think it's always nice to stamp on these tickets. It's a good way to use them, and then you can just add them to your journals. Look at that, a beautiful image. So where's the other one gone? Here we are. So we've got those two, and I'm only going to try those two because you can see what good quality stamps these are. They're just lovely. Well, I'm leaving the video here for today, but I hope it's given you some ideas as to how to use the wonderful contents that are included in these gorgeous boxes. Just to be clear, I'm not affiliated with Your Creative Studio. However, Amanda does send me these boxes to share with you and, you know, to share ideas as to how you can use the contents as well. But if you've enjoyed my video today, as always, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. But most importantly, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.